I have been exposed by hair color, bleach, all the chemical treatments, and of course I tried them all on my own hair, but it was time for a break. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Anna here, and this time it's gonna be a different type of video. I am going to share my natural hair journey from being a long time hair bleacher, iron user, extension installer. I was doing it all. Some of you know I am a professional hairstylist, so since I am 16 years old, I have been basically exposed by hair color, bleach, all the chemical treatments, and of course I tried them all on my own hair, but it was time for a break. And I have been on a break now since last year. Probably around September, October, I have been stopping completely with bleaching my hair, using hair extensions such as tape-ins and bondings, everything that is permanent. Of course, I have been using clip-in extensions and clip-in ponytails since I am working as a model and actress, and sometimes the look requires long hair, thick hair, voluminous hair, you know, all of that stuff. So, but nothing that is really damaging my hair long-term wise. So, has it been easy? Not at all. Have I been struggling? Yes, I did. Some days I really just didn't like my hair. Sometimes my natural curls would look amazing, and sometimes my natural curls, they would just do whatever they want. I would miss the volume, the thickness, and I wanted to share in this video and giving some of you hope that no, nothing happens overnight. All these pills that you see online, none of this is working overnight. You have to be very consistent. Unfortunately, this is not going to be a video that is promising you how to get thick, beautiful, long hair in one day. No, it's not like that. But I am the most impatient person on earth that you can just imagine, especially when it comes to my beauty routines and my skin and my hair and all of that stuff. So use me as a reference that everything is possible. What have I been doing? How was I able to get through the time, get through those months of not liking my hair? So I just washed my hair, did a quick video, and I wanted to share this with you. You know what? Let's do this right now. I'm gonna blend in the video, how I wash my hair, treating it, what am I using, so you have a better idea. If you might do some mistakes while you wash it, because there's little tiny details. If you really pay attention to those, it can make a major difference for a course of several months when it comes to your hair health. So before I'm continuing talking, check it out right now. Alright, let's jump into the shower, and as you can see, my hair is all dry, and I'm using water that is not too hot but also not too cold, just to activate the hair structure. And I'm using some Biotin shampoo and only applying it to the scalp and gently massaging it in. The reason is, once you rinse out the shampoo from the scalp, it automatically rinses and cleanses all the length and everything that might be in there, hairspray and other products you've been using. Make sure once you washed everything out to remove all the excess water, because think about a sponge that is all the way wet. It will not soak in any more substances such as a conditioner, and the same applies to our hair. I apply this time everything to the length. We don't really need the conditioner on the scalp, and after 3 to 5 minutes I'm rinsing everything out again. So now you saw how I wash my hair. I have everything in my turban, and what is also very important, a lot of people, not only women but men as well, are trying to dry their hair with a towel, and they think the fastest and best way is to really rub the hair in the towel, but that is a huge mistake. Don't you ever do that. Make sure whenever you have the towel on, leave it on there for a little bit so the hair can really soak the water, and then when you're done having it on there for a few minutes, make sure that when you open it, that you massage it the same way like you massage the shampoo in your hair, and just press it, squeeze it. And then you can reveal the towel, and then it kind of looks like this. Of course, everybody's hair is different, but since I have curly hair, that's how it's gonna look like. And now I'm going to show you how to blow dry whatever. I could use a diffuser and really just make my natural curls pop in a little more, but I feel like I want my hair straight today, so I'm going to just use some leave-in conditioner, which you can kind of use everything that you like to use. Make sure it has no silicones in it, because silicones make the hair heavy and they're just sealing the hair, but they're not actually nurturing the hair from inside. So in over time, when you're using it a lot, your hair can dry out from the inside. It's kind of like, you know, how you just put the makeup on but you never actually do the skincare routine or never get your facials done. Your hair or your skin is just getting dry, and it always looks pretty from the outside until it doesn't anymore. So use one of those, spray them in your length. It's not necessarily to spray them on your scalp. And then what I like to do, I like to use some foam just for some more, some more grip for the hair. But what I'm also using is biotin. You already saw it with the shampoo. I like using biotin for everything. I even take the biotin pills. I'm going to show them here right now. Check them out. You can use any brand. Make sure the biotin amount in the pill is high. Also going to show it here. But make sure that you spray the biotin as well on your scalp and massage it in. So as I said, I'm going to use some foam. I'm using this one. I like it. It's a very strong one, and the strength is number 4 from Tresemme. But there are so many others that I have been using. But since I moved to America, I've been using their brand pretty much most of the time. What I do if I really just want to get my the product on the scalp, because I don't want to have the length drying out too much, there is always a little bit of alcohol in it that just keeps the hair, together. And yes, there's products without alcohol, there's other products, they're using something similar. At the end of the day, everything is going to dry out the hair a little bit, but how you at least can prevent it a little bit, you see how they have this little applicator here. You make sure you shake it, and what I do, I just go on the length, and you can hear the sound. And that's how you make sure that product is not in your length, but only on your scalp. And once that's done, you can either use a brush or you simply just massage it in. Again, I missed that part. And what you also can do, use a petty brush or any big brush and just kind of brush it all down. And that's how you can make sure everything is at its right place. So as you can see already, the volume immediately goes out. But if I show you this, my hair grew a lot, and I cut it like every month, just like such a tiny bit, just to keep my you know, the ends healthy and that they're not getting damaged so much. But my hair has been like this, so it grew within 1 year like that with cutting. So don't be scared to cut or trim your length, because that will actually help you to grow your hair faster. And the reason is, if you have dry ends, yes, even though they're getting longer and longer, the ends will split more and more and more because you never cut it, right? It's like you have a t-shirt and there's like a string coming out. If you don't cut it, it will like go on and go on until the t-shirt is all ripped apart. So don't be scared to cut a little bit. After this, immediately use oils and sprays just to keep your hair hydrated, because split ends only happen if the hair gets dry, and that happens if you have your hair not covered in a protection when you sleep at night, or if your hair is just down and you lay on it in a pillow and your body is rubbing on it. What I do, I just put it up, and then I'm gonna use some of those, and that's how I sleep. So it's not interrupting. You can actually lay on your back, and that's more comfortable. For people who just really like to use some of those, that's possible too. And that's how you can sleep as well. So whatever you prefer, but I feel like this always has been working for me, even when I had extensions. And yeah, long story short, let me blow dry my hair so you see how I'm doing it. And before I get started to make sections, I make sure to blow dry my scalp first, just to have the hair not super wet. Then some heat protection, which is super important if you use heat, such as a blow dryer or a straightener or curler, so your hair is not getting burned. Make sections depending how thick your hair is. You want to make smaller ones if you have very thick hair. You can also like make bigger ones if your hair is fine. And here you see how my grow out is. This is how long I haven't been using hair color, and the goal is of course to grow everything out. Here you see how I just make sections and go all the way over my whole hair. Looks crazy right now. Oh, okay, so I'm done with the first step. Yes, there's more steps to it. I just made sure that I have a nice volume. That's why I brushed against, how do you say, against the growing, like the way it grows down. So you have to make sure you brush it and blow dry it the opposite side. So that's how you get more boost, more volume in your hair. But of course, this here looks dry now, and that's why I'm going to use a little bit of the flat iron spray just to protect the hair, and I will just go a little bit over my length just to get a little bit more shape in it. But of course you can also do that with a round brush going over. You can do that as well, whatever you prefer. I like the flat look a little bit more, and that's why I'm going to use the iron today. You can use any kind of hair iron. I just have a regular one. Just make sure you have like one with ceramic or one that is really just protective for your hair. When you turn it on, make sure it is not too hot. And people are asking me, Anna, what is not too hot? What is the right temperature? Well, that depends on your hair. If you have very thin, very fine, sensitive hair, you want to make sure you go on the lowest heat on your flat iron. So let's check it out, how much that will be on my flat iron. So I can go as low as, see the numbers are changing if I go low. Okay, actually goes very low. Wow, okay, so 122 is the lowest. I honestly never went that low, but why not try it out and see how the hairstyle turns out? If you have very, very thick hair, it also depends on your ethnicity. If you're black, if you're Asian, of course your hair is laughing about 122 Fahrenheit, which is like, I don't know how many degrees in Celsius, but definitely not enough. If your hair is very thick, you can go very hot with the iron. Make sure that you are always using some kind of heat protection. I have this here, for example. This now is from L'Oreal, and this is especially for flat irons. Make sure you really check out also the temperature, because it will tell you up to which heat your hair is protected. Because if you really go on 400, then that will not be enough. So make sure you check that out before you know how hot you go with your iron. Long story short, let's get this going.
I'm going again all over my hair with the heat protection, and I brush it all in this time and make sections again, bigger ones, and go over my hair with the hair iron. And as you already can see, there's like a nice shape building up. Depending how your angle is with the hair straightener, that's how your hair will look afterwards, because you can technically also do curls with the straightener. I'm pretty sure you've seen that all over YouTube or Instagram before. And here I just want some volume on the top, so I straighten everything all the way to the top, and voila.
Alright guys, so you see I got it a little bit flatter, but the volume is still there like I did because of the brushing and the blow drying. But now what is very important, and that works for every hair, like especially if you have thick hair or if you have very dry hair, like make sure to use any kind of hair oils. Make sure they're not too heavy if your hair is thin, very fine. Like me, for example, I don't want to get too heavy on the nurturing aspect, but you can totally do this if you have thick hair, because then my hair will get heavy and flat and I want to keep the volume. So what I'm going to use is some argan oil. You can also use castor oil, coconut oil, olive oil even, which is very heavy though. So I'm not recommending this for every hair type. This one is one of the brands that I've always been using when I still lived in Germany. Unfortunately, we don't have that store. It's kind of like CVS's house brand, just in Germany. It's called Balea. So just a few drops of those. It is really helping the hair to stay protected and keep the moist inside of the hair. And it's just regular argan oil. And that one already is absolutely enough. And you're not applying it to your scalp, but you are applying it to your length, because we don't want to get the scalp oily already after washing it. Right now it kind of looks like oily, as you can see, but your hair will absorb that so fast and it will not be seen no more. Give it like 10 to 15 minutes and then you are good to go. So as I have been telling you already earlier, before we got started with the whole how-to, there's multiple reasons why your hair might not be growing fast enough, or why your hair has been damaged due to extensions, color, bleach, relaxer, all these type of things, even hair glue if you wear wigs and so on. So all of that stuff, even though we don't want to hear it, yes, it will damage your hair if you keep doing too much of it. And if you're not taking properly care of it, I know many women, they invest a lot of money, including myself, hair extensions, color, this and that, but they're not willing to invest in the maintenance, meaning buying the right shampoo, buying the right products to maintain that extra hair that we want to use, or that beautiful blonde hair or dark hair. For me, my hair has been always dark. This is my natural hair color right now. I have been showing you earlier where my grow out is, and I might even try to make a section just to show you how my hair was way lighter. As you can see here, this part is still my balayage, but that is already the darker part. I have been very, very blonde in my length. And all this here is from last year. Since August, September, I have never been touching my hair no more with color or anything. So I'm really on a healthy hair journey right now, letting it all grow out and just see how my hair develops. Because even if I wear my curls, as you saw earlier, my curls up here, they're very strong, and down here where I have been bleaching, the curls are a little bit trippy. They don't know where to go. It shows me that yes, I have been damaging my natural hair structure because of the bleach and the color, and of course also over time with the hair extensions here, even though I miss them, because yes, I want my hair finally long, and I know you might want your hair long as well right now and not next year, but it takes time, guys. And what am I doing to additionally make sure that my hair is growing stronger, faster, even healthier than ever before? I am, of course, making sure that I take the supplements that I need. Meaning, you saw already, I've been spraying biotin on my scalp. I have been using biotin shampoo, biotin conditioner, but I'm also using biotin products, which is this one, for example. Again, I'm not sponsored by them, but there's just different brands with supplement facts. For example, here it has number 5000. I don't know, it's not gonna get sharp. This is the supplement brand that I've been using now. These are little capsules. That's how they look like, and I'm using one of them per day, and they just support your hair with the hair growth. Biotin is a natural occurrence in our own body, so it's nothing unhealthy that you take. It's just something that you already have in your body. But due to, you know, medication, some people of you have to take medications, or outside influences, pollution, and so on, our body is not fully getting the nutrients that it needs. Even with the food, we all know our food is not the best food anymore. It's sprayed with all kinds of chemicals just to make it look healthier and fresh, but at the end of the day, we have to make sure that we know what we put in our bodies. So biotin is one of them. Then what is good as well is zinc. Make sure you have all the minerals. Try to use some multi-minerals, and of course eat fresh foods. And sometimes it's even better, instead of eating fresh foods from the supermarket that you buy, depending which supermarket you go to, you might have better chances getting all the nutrition inside your body by using frozen foods, because they immediately freeze the food and it is not losing its vitamins on its way to America or Europe, depending where you live, coming all the way from Indonesia or wherever those foods are coming from. I think you know what I'm trying to get at, which point I wanted to get across with this. But make sure you get all your nutrition in, number one. Then for all the ladies out there, big one. I know it's hard, but birth control. Get rid of it. Birth control is the destroyer, not only for your hair, for your beauty. It messes with your body big time, and I am the best example. I have been on birth control for about 12 years, and the result was this, as you can see, and I have that on my face as well, because it is hormones. You are taking hormones, you put hormones in your body that we already naturally have, and our body is just hyper stimulated by hormones. So we're not able to just get rid of that every month. We're creating a fake pregnancy, and we're just taking it without even thinking about what we're doing to our bodies. And I have been off all birth control and all of this for probably almost 10 years now, and I'm so glad that I made this decision, really, to not put anything in my body that is harming not only my health but also my beauty. And it was one of the best decisions I've ever made, and that's why I want to encourage every woman out there as well to do that, just for your own health. And if you want to know more about that topic, let me know in the comment sections down below, because I know a lot of women have a lot of questions about birth control and what it does to your body and how I was able to get rid of it, side effects, and so on. So, supplements, hormones, and of course the right products. Invest in good products. Not all the time everything that is expensive is good. Some products are really good and you get them like super cheap in the drugstore, so don't hesitate, but make sure you read some reviews. Google, just make sure there's no silicones in it, and any additional product ingredients that could make the product a little bit heavy. But other than that, go crazy with your hair. I know you can do it. I know it is hella crazy, right? But if I can do it, you can do it too. And I have been really struggling to get my hair to this length, but I'm so happy that I took this journey on, and we will see where it's going. I'm pretty sure here and there I will put some extensions back in there, but I wanted to see how far I can go and how long can I be without touching my hair with chemicals and all the other additional things that you can do to your hair. And yeah, I will probably make some videos about different hairstyles that you can do with your natural hair, just to make them look different and cute every single day. So also let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see 4 different hairstyles with your natural hair. I am super excited to read your feedback about this video. I know it was a little bit different, but I want to switch things up on here, and I want to say thank you so much for tuning in again. I'm growing every single week, and people like you that are subscribing and also liking the video and not only watching help me so much to grow this channel, to make more of these amazing videos for you. So thank you so much, and I wish you a beautiful rest of your day.